People undivided, Lord, hear us sing. We are yours.
I am Keith Mason, co-founder of Personhood USA, and literally just hours ago I got off a plane from Washington, D.C., where hundreds of thousands of people are marching to have their voices heard, to advocate for the dignity and rights of every human child. One of the themes of the March for Life in Washington, D.C. and nationally is personhood. Thousands will be marching, and we know that because over 40 states have now begun efforts to affirm the personhood rights of preborn children. It started here in Colorado last year. We didn't pass the first personhood effort, but we began a revolution. And so I'm excited to have you guys here today. We're going to have a few speakers. Eduardo Verástegui, Hollywood actor and producer and star of the movie Bella, will be speaking with us today. We have Pastor Jim from Riverside Baptist Church, and we have Lori Goebbels. Lori Goebbels is a coordinator for us in Loveland, and she's a key volunteer in the effort, and she has a special message for us all here today. So I'd like to introduce you to Lori Goebbels.
Thank you, Keith, and good morning. My name is Lori Goebbels, and my husband James and I, we pastor New Beginnings Outreach Church in Loveland. I was asked to share briefly why I've come on board with the Personhood Petition and what it means to me. The why starts with a personal experience 24 years ago. I bought into the abortion lies. One of the many lies being that if abortion is legal, it has to be all right. After all, it isn't really a person. Reluctantly, I succumbed under unrelenting pressure to abort my baby. Buying into those lies bought me more guilt, more shame, and more regret than I ever could have imagined. I'm also here to share with you that in Jesus, there is hope, there is help, and there is healing. Healing and help from the emotional pain that abortion causes to both women and men. So please make a note. If you or someone you know is hurting from a past abortion, call the Personhood office and we will direct you to people who can help you. After my healing, I then wanted to help other women and men know the truth of what abortion really does. I sought God's will in this, what He wanted me to do, and where I could make the greatest impact. I became in post-abortion counseling, and the other area I became active in was the legislative arena. It wasn't until here in Colorado where I heard that any law that ends with, quote, and then you can kill the baby is a bad law. The truth of that statement resonated in my heart. Shortly thereafter, I heard about this unique movement, personhood. The absolute simplicity of recognizing the personhood of the preborn. The personhood movement began right here in Colorado, as Keith mentioned. A person is a person, no matter how small. Personhood, to be recognized from the moment of biological beginning. I heard about it, and because of the simple truth being proclaimed, I got involved. Even in light of the medical and scientific findings over the years since the Supreme Court decision of Roe v. Wade, those in the business of abortion continue to lie, and yes, I did use the word lie, because admitting the truth is a lie. They tell women and men every day that there are no risks, no physical risk, no emotional risk, and that the embryo or fetus is not really a baby, not really a person. The why continues by coming on board with personhood and making a stand for truth, the personhood of the preborn baby. I will have helped more women than I ever could have dreamed of. Help them to see the truth and escape the devastating physical and emotional after effects of abortion. Now for the what this personhood petition means to me. It has been my prayer to help other women find their healing, or better yet, keep them from buying into the lie that just because abortion is legal, it's okay. Week after week, month after month, and year after year, I talk with post-abortive women and men who say they wish they would have listened to their heart, wish they would have had the courage to choose life for their babies. But for all too many, because no one else wants to recognize the personhood of their baby, the pressure to abort becomes overwhelming. With this amendment, Colorado will acknowledge what every pregnant woman knows in her heart to be true. It is a tiny, unique human being within her, a person. Personhood is about truth, personhood is about acknowledging the truth, and personhood is about standing for the truth. I have a challenge today to the over 618,000 Coloradoans who voted yes on personhood in 2008. I'm calling on each one of those voters to seek out a petition and sign it. Go to the website, find a petition drive area or petition distribution site in your area. You can find it by going to personhoodcolorado.org or call Personhood Colorado office. And better yet, in addition to signing the petition yourself, pick up a petition. Get additional signatures from your coworkers, from your neighbors, from your friends, from people at your places of worship. Let's send a message with a record number of signatures for any measure that Colorado values life. Thank you.